tingle. Oh shit!
It's
That was
electrifying.
loud.
Shabango.
Hey,
Hello,
my brother from
hello.
another family.
Where the fuck am I? Which one of you drugged me? How did I get here?
And happy Black History Month.
Oh, is it Black History Month? Hello, well, happy Black History. Fucking hard.
Okay.
Fucking
That's-
hard. Happy
Hey,
Black
D.
History Month.
What was it? The Red Tails from World War II, right? An entire black squadron, right? For like the majority of their tour, they never lost a bomber to enemy fighters. They were that fucking good. They were like the elite of fighter pilots. Right? And we got a fucking president who probably classify them as DEI. Motherfucker.
He's also said that you can't celebrate Black History Month anymore, hasn't he? So, Linda, be prepared for Trump's SS to come fucking kicking your door in, shooting you in the face.
No. Because she is not American, so she's still allowed to do it.
That's right.
Just hide in the attic with a typewriter. You'll be all right.
You know, or behind a bookshelf.
Yeah. When they went searching out Frank's house, they went, no one's. What's that clicking? Tick, 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 tick,
click, click.
Up in the attic. Now Frank on a fucking typewriter, wasn't it?
Yeah, so fucker. Just fucking exposed them, fuckers.
Oh well. Well, I see his he's already gone back on his 1st of February fucking tariff thing, and he says, "Oh, 1st of March now," and then it's gonna go on and on. The fucking, it's Trump's MO. You know, promise the world, give fuck all, and blame everyone else. How can he blame, DEI, even though he just fucking sacked and him must forced out the guy, the FAA chief, and stripped that department to the ground. Then there's a fucking plane crash. He's blaming fucking Biden and Obama and DEI. What the fuck's up with that guy?
Yeah, well, why does he blame them?
It's always someone else's fault. That guy is the
Okay.
worst.
That's because he's a narcissistic
Hey,
sociopath.
Sandy.
That's why he blames everybody else.
Yeah. Well,
he can't. His brain is wired in a certain way. He cannot not lie.
It'd be nice if all sociopathic narcissists paint themselves orange like Trump or Trumpalumpa, as we should fucking call them.
Trumpalumpa.
Because they were orange, weren't they? Trumpalumpas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally, no. Originally, they were.
No, I didn't either, Spooky. So.
Yeah, well, if you didn't win politics, then you should not have invited Dog. Because if you bring Dog along, he'll start ranting about Donald Trump because he loves him so much.
Yeah, just like you go on about Shani all the time. You fucking dildo.
I've not talked about her in fucking months.
You post fucking links to her sex channels and everything. You fucking monster.
I have not posted that in months.
That's a tough choice, Shani.
And I only post it. I only post it when you start mentioning her.
Well, Shani and Trump are similar because they both e-beg and they both need their arse wiping by someone else.
Well, hi, Demon Orb. Hi, Spooky.
Okay, so Linda, what did you plan to be talking about today?
Well, I planned that we should do a little GIMP tutorial.
You play.
Oh no.
Leatherette, zips.
Oh
don't-
yeah.
Look, let's if
Bring
we
out the
do
latex.
anything, if we
Yeah.
do anything with a GIMP, I wouldn't call it a tutorial.
Oh, I thought GIMP was GIMP as in the leatherette zip rubber.
Yeah,
toy
that's what it
stuff.
is. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do some gimping. Some gimping.
We're gonna show you all how we make a thumbnail.
Barbed wire thong.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll show you how we put together a thumbnail, like for the thumbnails we have for the show. It's pretty simple.
Sure, that's easy for you to say.
Hi, Spooky and Dorby and Sandy.
Oh.
By the
Well,
way,
Yeah, hi everyone. Well, we'll show you how we do it, and later on or whenever, whenever I have everything in one file. I could pull it all up whenever we're ready.
have you prepared a wheel this week, Sam?
Haven't set up anything.
What you see, you old man?
But yeah, right.
Joking.
I'm like just
More use than you.
lazy, good for nothing.
That's all right. I haven't set up anything either.
That's okay. We have nothing but time, people. I mean, that's all. If we have anything, at least we have that. I mean,
Well, we got until like 11 o'clock my time because that's when Saturday Night at the Atheist starts.
well,
So
Commander-
that's
Commander's not stream.
that's 5 o'clock here. So
So,
Whenever-
I
yeah.
don't think we'll go that long.
nah.
Nah, probably not.
Well, it's the
No.
1st of February. Isn't
Because
it
I
gonna be
have
the-
to get my
it's-
sandwich.
It's Black History Month.
Is it the whole month though?
Yeah.
It's a joke.
You can teach an old dog new tricks. My
The whole
daughter
month?
only the other day taught me how to light my own farts. Boom. I don't even know why I
Done
said
that before?
that. I don't even know why I said that.
Didn't you learn that back in the 80s when those type of things were like in all the films?
Yeah, it was physics, wasn't it? Chemistry and stuff. I don't know why I come
Dog
up.
lighting his own farts.
As soon as you learned that, you wanted to do it, right? As soon as you learned that you could light your own farts, you just wanted to do it, right?
No,
No, N-O.
because
spells
back
no.
because back then I had a hairy ass and I didn't want to lose my hair.
Oh, come on. You still
Well,
wanted to do it.
And that's a perfect excuse if you got a hairy ass. And if you light your farts, then you don't have to shave your ass.
Ah. I
Yeah, but
I
have you
understand the logic.
have you ever burnt hair? How it kind of like curls
Oh, yeah,
up
that
into
stinks.
these,
Like,
you know.
I burn the hair on my hands all the time because I hate having monkey hands.
Are you saying you wax?
No, I burn.
You
That's
don't
gay
pluck?
than waxing, I suppose.
You don't pluck?
No.
That's like each individual hair, giving attention to each individual hair.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
plucking is.
Yeah, don't remind me because Linda tried to pluck my eyebrows.
Pluck. What? Oh,
Nah.
Yeah.
you got to do it all at once. Strategic waxing.
Just gotta be fast so it doesn't hurt.
It still hurts.
I remember having
You're just a big baby.
Yeah.
remember having a,
wah.
a back sack and crack
A big
waxing
baby.
for charity. It's on YouTube somewhere. It really is. And it's me. I could walk in them days. It was me lying there and I'm being waxed. And it was in a pub. I was lying on a pub table, and fuck, they said, "Didn't you prepare for that?" I said, "What do you mean prepare?" They said, "Well, you know, you should have groomed a little and shaved down." I said, "I'll just get on with it." Fuck did that there. And when they did my sack, they put the wax on my sack and they ripped that off. My bollocks like went 2 foot long. They went whoop with it. I thought,
They waxed your balls? Holy shit! No, thank you.
yeah, it's called a back sack and crack waxing.
Back and
Well,
crack.
that's
okay,
physics,
yeah,
though.
sure. I'd probably
Sack and
be.
crack.
I could
That's
probably
physics.
handle that, but
Yeah,
Well, if you look at the way physics works, for every reaction, there's a positive equal.
yeah.
So if
I don't
there's
think
a-
it was
there's a
positive.
reaction, if there's one
Yeah,
of
not
these,
necessarily
there's gonna be
positive,
one of
Geo.
these.
Not necessarily positive.
I've never seen my nutsack that long in my life. I mean, it frightened me. I thought, could have ripped the
Yeah.
fucking thing off.
Me either.
I have fucking hair as well.
Oh,
So it's the first
Fortunately, I
of
was
the
in a
month.
pub and there was plenty of painkiller on tap.
Bloody painkiller on tap. Yeah.
I like it when the first of the month falls on the weekend
Why?
because I get paid before I get paid ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you got paid
Mhm.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, lucky schmucky.
I wonder if I
Hmm.
got paid.
Did you buy a
Did you
load
know-
of baseball cards and bubble gum and Skittles?
Oh, I forgot the
Stuff?
bubble gum.
Speaking of-
Oh man,
I gotta go to Home Depot at
got
one
the
point.
bubble gum. It's
Why?
Clark Gable.
What,
You know,
you
Clark
need more
Gable?
rope to tie him down?
No, I need a sanding block.
It's Clark Gable's birthday, everybody. So happy birthday, Clark Gable.
Today, okay.
Wherever you
Oh.
are.
Well, and
Could be down there, right?
our good friend.
Okay,
Pip
everybody's got to
Parrot,
watch. It happened one night.
our good friend Pie Parrot had her birthday yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
She, became,
all
she
right.
became an even older fart.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I love making fun of that bitch. She's amazing.
So she went out to a
Yeah,
restaurant.
Didn't do a stream. That bloody bitch.
No, she didn't. And I was
I
looking
had
forward
fucking
to it.
withdrawal symptoms. Because Slim also wasn't streaming
No,
because
because
he
he's
was setting up for a show for this
He's-
weekend.
doing that motorcycle show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way, Brainless.
We
had
should
a
have done a stream,
Mm.
Brainless.
We had a night off.
Yeah, but
Well, normally we do YouTube streaming 7 nights a week. And
You want it in the
let's
butt?
have a
Okay.
night off.
yes, please. Yeah, but I like streamy she.
We should have done a stream, Brainless, with where we're playing cards.
Oh yeah, of course. I didn't think of doing a gaming stream on your channel, but like, yeah, that would have also been an option. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else's birthday it is?
No.
Whose birthday is it?
Boris Yeltsin.
Ah.
Oh, hail the chief.
Oh.
I don't know what
Yep.
I'm saying. He used to be the head cheese of Russia.
Yeah.
Well, they call them the
Good
high
question.
muckety mucks. The high muckety muck.
Mm.
The grand high exaltic mystic ruler. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Oh, hail the chief.
The premiere.
Never mind.
Hey, Gio, you're making fun of that now, but like in like a year, that's how all of you have to wake up and say that. All hail the chief.
I'm not saying that.
All hail the orange one.
I'm not saying that.
Hey, man. He's got a job to do. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all I know. That's
I
it.
think
Well,
I think he's dead.
I hope he does it. There's more to being president than what people think. You know, I mean, he's got to do the job. If he don't do the job, then what? Fuck, who
he
cares?
didn't do the job last time.
Well,
No.
We know that. We know that.
He's doing the job of fucking up your country.
And he's
Well,
gonna do it even more this time.
Well, yeah, he's going to do it
this
even
time
better.
he's going to try and take other countries with him.
He's gonna do
Yeah.
it better this time. But the next boob who gets in office is going to do the same thing. It's
Talking about
They're not going to try
taking
to annex,
Greenland and stuff.
No.
yeah, right. Like that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Denmark prepared.
Yeah.
Mhm. It might be a tactic of hiding what he's going to be doing in the country himself.
Yeah, like maybe doing presidential things, like
But
what presidents are supposed to
at
be
this
doing.
point,
Instead
this
of
point,
all these far-fetched ideas that people are running scared about. He has to be a president. How can he do all these other things and still be president? It's kind of fucking hard to explain. I don't see how it's supposed to happen.
He's not a president. He's a businessman.
Well, I know that.
How
But
can
you have to
not
go with you have to
still
go
be
along
president?
with the game. You have to go along with who's in the game, right?
yeah, but he's forcing people that are not playing his game out of the game.
Hmm.
Like I got there was a message like Elon's people are actually installing different hardware and software in all kinds of departments, getting access to like dates of birth and like home addresses of
Oh yeah.
government employees, like everything, and like even locking out civil servants from the computer systems with reports of personal items being searched. Sorry, but if that does not sound like Germany in the early 1940s, like, yeah.
Isn't that illegal to do?
You think Trump cares about what's legal and what's
I don't
not?
even know. I don't even know that that's happening. So, I could take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, but
He's an American oligarch. All right. He's going to take advantage of every opportunity he has to steal as much as he can.
Well, that's what he's doing. In other news, I got a new microphone this week, but I can't make it fucking work.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah.
Just
Well,
plug and play, man. Plug and play.
Yeah, I made it work, but the buzzing I get through the fucking. I'll try it now. Hang on.
oh. Amiga,
Oh.
maybe I should set up the other mic at some point.
Oh, you also got a new mic.
No, it's not
Yes.
mine.
Yes,
Not yours?
Boris Yeltsin.
No, the first mic you bought.
Oh, where is it?
Maybe I think it's
07.
in the room.
It is? What room? There's quite a few rooms here.
Diana's.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
What?
Lima Charlie.
Can you hear that?
Lima
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah. We hear you talk.
You listen.
You know who else's birthday it is today?
No.
Who?
Chris
Who?
Bird,
Paulie Shaw. Yeah. Paulie
Who?
Shaw, baby.
Who?
He's still alive.
Paulie Shore?
Paulie Shore.
Are you sure?
Paulie.
Are you?
Paulie
Yeah.
Shore. SHORE.
There's voices.
Did I just see Dave go by?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a floater. Okay.
A
You know
pretty
Terry
big,
Jones?
pretty big one.
You know who Terry Jones is? From Monty Python?
Oh,
Hey.
yes.
I suck with names, so yeah. Most names, if you name them to me, I'm like, who?
It's his birthday today. He,
Oh.
he died.
What about Eric Idle? When is his birthday?
Oh, I don't know. Having a clue. I could look it up.
What
But
about
it's
John
February
Cleese?
1st. It's February 1st. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
John Ford was born on February 1st. John Ford.
Okay.
John Ford?
Yeah, the film director.
And that helps me. How?
Oh, that guy.
Not the not Henry. That's a different Ford.
Mhm.
I'm
It's different
confusing people now.
Make a model.
Never mind. I just looked up biographies. February 1st. People born on February 1st. There's a whole bunch, but
Yeah, that usually happens like with birthdays. Like there's usually quite a few people that have a birthday at a certain date.
hey, yeah. Thanks for yeah. That's right. Duh. Could have had V8 instead.
Some people are always surprised, like, oh, we have the
Oh.
same birthday.
Yeah.
But it's actually more likely that when you meet a stranger that you have the same birthday than not, basically.
It's also National Freedom Day today.
Oh wow, really?
Mhm.
Oh, America,
nice.
fuck yeah.
I like that idea.
Oh no, America doesn't have freedom. They have perceived freedom, but not real
Yeah,
freedom.
America doesn't have a Freedom Day anymore
We have pseudo freedom.
for the next 4
Yep.
years, anyway.
Okay, it's Ice Cream for Breakfast Day.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah. Woo.
is
Why,
it
why didn't you tell
now?
me that yesterday?
Ice cream.
You
Does that
scream, ice
include
cream.
ice cream for second breakfast?
And it's International Pisco Sour Day.
Oh,
What?
Pisco sour?
the heck's that?
Pisco Sour is a drink
Pisco sour.
of some
Pisco
sort.
Pisco
That's a new
sour?
one.
It's
That's-
also National
I've-
Baked
yeah, I've-
Alaska Day.
Baked. That
No.
sounds like a
that's
day
nice.
for Wolfie. Baked Alaska.
And it is World Hijab Day.
World
Hijab.
Hijab Day. Hijab.
You know, there's no Alaska.
So
baked
world-
Alaska.
world hide your face
It's
day.
also change your password day.
I'm
Uh,
on
What,
it.
what do you
I'm
mean
on
there's
it.
no Alaska?
Change my
National
password.
Dark Chocolate Day.
Mm.
National Texas Day. National Serpent Day.
National Taxes Day. That sounds like a local day to me, not national.
National Get Up Day.
Get up. Get up.
International Face and Body Art Day.
Ooh.
And it's Holiday Hawks Day.
Okay. Okay.
G.I. Joe Day.
Oh, I
G.I.
remember
Joe.
GI Joes.
Oh, that's a long time ago that I.
Ah.
Robinson
Yeah, yeah.
Robinson Crusoe Day.
Yeah.
So is that like the original Robin Crusoe? Or is that Robin Crusoe on Mars?
Robinson Crusoe.
Robinson Crusoe on Mars? What the freak you're talking about?
You never
Freak?
saw Robinson Crusoe on Mars?
Never heard about that.
It
I've heard about
It was like
It's
Robin
the
Crusoe gets stranded on Mars with the monkey. Come on.
There's some famous artwork.
Is that a book or something?
It's a movie. Somebody
Hmm.
wrote it. It was a
Oh.
script writer,
Women's
screenwriter.
Heart Week.
Women's heart.
Get Women's Heart Week?
No, just
Oh, no,
Women's Heart Week.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
You got to come up with
It's
a.
Brandon Lee's birthday today,
Oh, is it Brandon Lee?
and Lisa Marie Presley's.
Is she still alive?
Isn't Brandon Lee dead?
Um,
Didn't he get shot?
yes,
I don't know.
he died March 21st, 1993, at the age of 28.
Yeah.
But it's still his birthday today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say so.
Mm.
You say so, my queen.
Ooh, February 1st is part of National Snack Food Month.
National Snack Food Month. Now that's
I
fitting
need some
for the month of my
Fritos.
birthday.
Berry Fresh Month.
He missed the 27 club.
Marijuana Awareness Month.
He just missed the 20. You know the 27 club, right?
Yep.
National Wedding Month.
Mm.
Ooh.
He wants to get fucking married in February.
Well, maybe some dumbass would.
Mm.
Hmm.
I can think of one person.
Oh, got something planned?
Or maybe.
Dog Training Education Month.
Stop training.
Dog Training.
Dog
Like,
training.
yeah, I can't.
Dog Training Education Month.
We got the dog right here.
I can't be.
Yeah,
trained.
motherfucker dog. But
Are
we
you
need
sure
to not
about
train
that?
him well.
He's as trained as he's gonna get.
Celebration of Chocolate Month.
Ooh, chocolate month.
National
Chocolate
Condom
month.
Month.
So the month I'm born in got like snack food month and chocolate month.
And Condom Month.
It would have been
Condom
nice
month
if,
as well. Okay.
if Donald Trump's parents, went
And,
for National
and
Condom.
Harley Quinn Month. And a
Yeah,
whole bunch
she
of
forgot.
others. Whole bunch of others.
What, Harley Quinn from the Batman? Or for the Batman?
Yeah, from the
Harley
Batman.
Quinn.
You know the Batman.
Oh,
He's not a good man, but he's a Batman.
yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the truth, Spooky. I'm really not house trained. I'm double incontinent now. I'm paralyzed.
At the moment, yeah. Dog is not house trained.
I sometimes leave trails and messes around the house. Fucking thing is, though, I have to clean the cunt up.
Yeah, there's nobody to clean it up for you. Yeah.
Nope.
You're gonna get one of those robots. Talk to Elon. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I'm sure he's
Well,
got something. I'm sure
He'll
he's got
probably
something that cleans up his shit.
Fucking.
He'd probably tell you to get a slave. So yeah, that's not. I don't know if that's what you want to do. Fuck Elon. What? Oh, I said fuck Elon.
I don't want to do that.
Nah.
Yeah.
What happened on February 1st?
I don't know.
This day in history.
Mr. Trump, my name is Elon. Can I suck your dick, please?
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
It's a circle jerk.
Boy.
I'm going to turn this shit off. It's fucking doing my head in this rumble. I'm pretty sure it's the cheap Chinese fucking cables. I'll have to buy some new ones.
Ooh.
What?
In 1790. February 1st.
Mhm.
There was the first meeting of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Oh,
Mhm.
a lot of good it did them.
In 1884,
Thanks for that.
Oxford Dictionary debuts in the US.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
1887. Official I can't say that word. Registration of Hollywood.
What's that mean?
Nobody
Oh.
knows.
What does that mean?
2003. Columbia
Registration?
Space Shuttle mission ends in disaster.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
1974. Serial killer Ted Bundy strikes again.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
1968. Nixon announces his candidacy.
Candacy.
For
Is Canada see?
yeah, for
How did
president.
he announce that he could see
It's
Canada?
Candacy.
He was that close to the border. He said, like, look, I can see Canada.
Yeah.
It
In,
sounds wrong.
in
but
1917,
Sorry.
It's like
it
Germany
sounds wrong.
resumes unrestricted submarine warfare.
Those
Yep.
dirty Germans. That submarine warfare.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
In 2004, it was the Nipplegate controversy at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, I
Oh,
remember. Yeah. The reveal that was like this, right? Oh,
Oh, that was Janet Jackson, wasn't it?
Yep.
yeah.
yep.
And Justin
Oops.
Timberlake.
Oops, I
Yeah.
showed nipple. Oops.
Yep. Oh, 1978. Harriet Tubman becomes the first African American woman to appear on a U.S. postage stamp.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not anymore. It's all going to be Trump and white men only.
Yeah,
And now-
that information is going to get purged from the internet.
Yeah. Who's
Oh.
Harriet Tubman? People are
No
going
clue,
to ask.
I don't
They're
know.
going to
She
search,
was-
and it's not
she
going to
was
be
the
there.
woman. She was the woman during, I think, who was on the back of the bus, right? Or on the front of the bus. They
No,
told
that
her
was
to-
Rosa
Yeah.
Parks.
Yeah.
Oh, what then? Tubman. Who was she? What did she do?
I don't know.
She's
Oh.
an activist though for civil rights. I know that, right?
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubbs was
A woman.
yeah.
Oh.
That's not
And,
what some people.
apparently a woman of
Harriet
color.
Tubman, actually.
Harriet Tubman. I think she was a civil rights activist, but I'm not exactly sure.
Let's find out.
Yeah, she was a social activist, let's say.
Yeah.
I think she was the first woman to escape slavery.
Ooh, in 1959, Ella Fitzgerald becomes first black woman to win a Grammy Award.
All right.
Mm.
Oh.
Well deserved.
America is so fucking backward. And
Why,
it's the
thank you.
religion as well. It's the religion that does it. And
Oof.
they don't understand that, Jesus or Jesus or whatever you want to call him, the guy with the Mexican
Oh
name,
no!
is from the
In
fucking Middle East. He's Asian, if anything. When he was born,
1963, Martin Luther King Jr. is jailed in Birmingham.
for being black and protesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, America's becoming more progressive, and here comes Trump to fucking take it right back to the dark ages.
Harriet Tubman was an anti-slavery crusader and Civil War veteran.
Oh, she part of the Underground Railroad?
Mm,
Didn't she escape slavery?
Yes, she did.
I don't know.
mm.
Hang on, let me wiki this. Boom, 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 boom.
She was a soldier and a spy.
An American abolitionist.
She's known for her role in the Underground Railroad.
Yes.
But she served in the Union Army as a soldier and a spy.
Tubman
Mhm.
Tubman made 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved black people.
Okay.
Mhm.
So there's a black woman who fucking, well, better than Trump, obviously.
She was a slave herself.
Yes, she was born into slavery in
But
Maryland.
he escaped captivity in Maryland and made at least 19 trips back to free more enslaved people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I bet she did it with a smile on her face.
No, all the pictures of her on Wikipedia, she's not smiling. She looks staunch, unhappy, and downright fucking miserable.
Yeah, but if you look at all the photographs of the time, nobody smiled.
Yeah, you know how long it takes to hold a smile for a picture back then?
Yeah.
But that's
also known as Minty Moses, or wherever that means. She had two husbands, John Tubman and Nelson Davis.
Let's watch a little video.
Ooh, a little video.
She became a brigadier general. Wow.
About
Tubman?
No, this day in history.
Oh, okay.
This history in days. Okay.
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various
Of course, there's a
threats.
commercial.
To improve your protection against them,
And you can't skip it.
NordVPN.
Brave browser. You do not have any ads.
Blah, 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 blah,
It will also encrypt your internet traffic.
Yeah, but it's got fucking loads of malware.
No.
Yes, it has.
I have that.
Cybersecurity built for every day.
I have that.
Oh,
Here we go.
You have that, and they're still sending you advertisements when you already have it.
February 1st.
It's like
I always go with the product. No one will give you nothing for free without wanting something back. And Brave Browser is full of fucking spy and malware all over the fucking place.
This day in 2003, the space shuttle Columbia broke apart and burned while re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. The tragic accidents killed all 7 astronauts on board.
Oh.
And on this day in 1884, Oxford published its first installment of the English Dictionary. James H. Murray figured it would take a decade to complete the entire volume, but after 5 years, he was only up to ant. It would take another 44 years to complete the definitive Oxford English Dictionary.
Holy smokes.
And that's this day in history.
February 1st.
Yep.
Does anybody remember encyclopedias?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Some of us are that old that we remember those.
I have a set in storage.
They're hard to come
So
by
that
these
was
days.
this day in history.
We had a set of World Book encyclopedias, as what they were called back then.
In 1960, Greensboro sit-in begins.
But every encyclopedia nowadays, or written in book form, are all fucking obsolete now. They're all out of date.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much more learn.
I think Britannica is the only one you can actually get a copy of those.
I'll be right back.
You can actually view all that online now, anyway.
Yeah, but I'm talking physical books.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to like the books. I bought the whole set of Britannica.
Well,
but that was like 20, 30 odd years ago, and that was it cost me like I think it was £880 back then. I couldn't have a shelf to fucking. I had to reinforce the fucking shelf. I had to go to Home Base or Home Depot, as you call it. Home Base and buy these special fucking wall screws just to hold the fucking things up. They weigh so fucking much.
I know, because I know I had a lot of books, and when I moved from New York to Arizona, I got rid of all, if not most, of my books. So what am I gonna? I had to ship. Like, what am I gonna ship? A ton of books across the country? It doesn't. It's not. No.
You don't have the money for that, right?
No, I didn't have the money to ship all those books, so I had to get rid of them.
Yeah, I like books look great and they're great to read, but you know you can get a fucking pad now. You can get exactly the same on a pad, and you can get a fucking 1,000 books on there, and it's a lot easier, cleaner. But you don't get that visual thing of and an extra thing to dust in your house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like bookshelves and things like that, because they fucking collect dust like shit. And you're never going to read them all.
Well, you read them once.
Well, they look good. They, flat earth.
They're essentially you're essentially just storing things.
Well, yeah. Flat earthers always have them in the background to say, "Look, I'm fucking well read. I'm clever." Now you fucking know. You're a flat earther. You've never read one single book there. The only book you've ever read was probably fucking,
you can
Peter
read a
and
book.
Jane went to school that day, and, something stupid like that.
You can read a book and not learn a damn thing.
Oh yeah, I read many because I've read all the Lee Charles books, the Jack Reacher books, and I've learned fuck all. Is that America still wishes they had some sort of fucking hero. And then along comes Trump, the ultimate hero for America for some reason.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Make it quick.
I think Sam's going for a poo. He looked like he had a poo face on him.
Poo.
I think I'm going to have to go for a sandwich.
You should have grabbed your sandwich before the stream, you dumbass.
But yeah, I read all my books on.
Did you just call me a dumbass?
You did.
Yes. Why would I not?
How the fuck would you know I was a dumbass?
Well, you didn't grab your sandwich before the stream.
Also, you're here.
Oh, okay.
You're here.
Yeah. If you hang around this group, you're probably quite done. Like the stream I'll be joining later. That actually has some pretty smart people on there. The Saturday Night at the Atheist.
People that don't believe in God. But even
smart for that category. No.
I'm getting tired of theists just posting, "Oh, you believe in God." No, I don't.
Yeah, they for some reason they cannot understand that there's people that don't believe what they believe. So fucking stupid.
And for some reason, I got really pissed off today at some guy who said that commercial pilots have to have at least 5,000 hours before they can fly commercially.
Yeah, I believe it's 1,000, isn't it?
No. It's 250.
Really?
Is the minimum here in the United States.
Oh, right. I thought it was 1,000. I haven't got a clue. I've never looked it up. I always assumed it was about 1,000 hours.
No, you know what it is? If it's like there are a lot of charter flights, right, going to really tiny airports or back backcountry feels, right? Where all you need is a single engine commercial rating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, how many hours do you need to to fly in the backcountry as like a bush pilot? Like taking campers here and there or dropping off some supplies, you know? It's like they these people just don't understand aviation at all. And they're just making shit up, making it sound like they know what the fuck they're talking about when they do. Maybe that's why it pissed me off. I don't know why I got pissed off. Why am I in a rant? I don't know. But it just pissed me off.
I've always thought that them little, I don't know what them little single, them blades at the front, brrr, and you got a pedal for the left and right rudder on the back wing, the
Yeah.
back, and then the rest is done by a yoke. Yeah.
Yeah, or stick.
That seems pretty simple to fly to me. I mean, it doesn't. But I know you've got to get involved with thermals and shit like that. But the flying of the thing.
I think the controlling of the plane is the easiest thing about flying.
I find it easier than driving a car. Your accelerator is obviously a lever. But you can steer the plane itself, and you can bank and do all this using the yoke.
Yeah.
I find that quite easy. Obviously, when you get to commercial, then fucking jets and jumbos and the 747 things like that. Well, even those are just fucking basically you steer it, you put a bit of thrust on, you steer it to the runway, you take off, pull back on the yoke. Once you're in the air, you press a fucking button and everything's done for you.
Well,
but you gotta know how to set
fly.
it.
You fly the computer.
Yeah,
you fly the autopilot.
Exactly. Yeah, you got your autopilot then.
Yeah, but you do need to know how the computer works.
But commercial pilots are what they're really paid for is that maybe that short amount of time, that hour, or sometimes as little as 15 minutes, where they have to handle an emergency. Right? All the training is geared towards emergencies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's when you want your pilot to be capable.
I can't tell you how many hours I spent when I was going for my commercial rating. Fucking hours under the fucking hood on a one engine back to idle thrust, under a fucking hood, running through emergencies one after the other, having emergencies on fucking instrument approaches, under a fucking hood. It was like, I remember when I took my test. By the way, I failed my test before I even got off the ground.
Yeah, but isn't that a good thing that you need to know what you're fucking flying or driving and things like that?
Well, it's better you fail the test on the ground.
Yeah, I failed my test on the ground because on our first fucking takeoff, right? We got up and we were getting close to blue line, and the inspector pulled back one of the engines, all right? And he said, I didn't react quick enough to pull back the other engine. Right? So I remember we went down the road, but he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me that he had already failed me. We taxied off the end of the runway, all the way back around, all right, and took off again. And he put me through 2 fucking hours of one emergency after the other, like a madman.
And then failed you anyway.
And then when I got down on the ground, right, then he told me he failed me. But the thing was, he told my instructor, and my instructor took me out. All right, because I
Yeah.
didn't even get out of the airplane. I shut the airplane down, right? And it was an Apache, so it's got the door on one side to get out, so the passenger has to get out first. And he got out, and he said, "No, you stay in the airplane," right? And he told my instructor. My instructor climbed in, right? And he says, and that's when I found out I failed,
Hmm.
right? And he says, "We're gonna go just do like, you know, a couple of touch and goes." And we got out, and sure enough, the first thing the guy did, my instructor did, was he pulled the other engine on me, and I immediately pulled back the remaining engine, right? And we went around, taxied all the way back, did it again, and then he pulled the other engine on me, and he did the same exact thing, and we taxied around. I said, "We ever going to get off the ground?" And he said, "No." We taxied back. He got out. The examiner got back in. We went back out and didn't even do a takeoff. The guy pulled an engine. I retarded the other one, hit the brakes, right? And then we just taxied back. And he says, he told me, "Okay, you passed." And I was, and after it was like 2.5 hour test total, right? And I was dripping wet with sweat from all the thinking I had to do. The flying wasn't that hard. It was just the pure amount of concentration.
Hmm.
I don't think I ever burned that many calories in my freaking life. In
Now
two
you
and a
with
half hours.
Linda?
Yeah,
Now
well,
you with Linda?
to get your just basic pilot's license here in the UK, you need I'm looking it up, by the way. You need for at least 45 hours of flight training and 10 hours of solo flight
Yeah. And of
to get
course,
your pilot license.
you got to do cross country there.
It doesn't say. That's just a certification to get that license
But
to fly.
Mr. Nuts, do realize cross country in the UK is basically just doing half a state over there.
Shut the fuck up, you prick.
What?
Anyway,
like over here, it's if you do cross country over here, that's compared to in America, fly from one city to the next, or from one side of the city to another.
Cross country here for the in order to fulfill the requirements is you got to fly to 2 other airports, all right, and each leg must be at least 100 nautical miles apart.
Hmm.
All right, and you have to do it solo, right? Which forces you to do all the other stuff because every time you stop, you know, you got to do a full pre-flight. You got to do a full, weather briefing, right? Just to make sure that you can complete the cross country, right? Back then it was like drilled into me. Even if you're flying VFR, you could file what's called a VFR flight plan back then. Now today it's called flight following, but it's the same thing, right? And yeah, we didn't have any, what is it called, position and hold. It was just, line up on the numbers and hold. I mean, we've like, and that was something that came out of the EU, right? They wanted to standardize all the basic phraseology, and the US just followed it, which I think is a good idea.
And also in the UK, you need I'm reading this actually. You need good A level. That's the highest high school accolade here is A level. In maths or mathematics, English and science, and a second language. To be able to speak a second language would be helpful, but not ultimately required, but it would be helpful. But and I'm reading an article here that says nobody's becoming commercial pilots anymore because the pay is piss poor.
Yeah.
And the requirement to become a pilot is so high that no one fucking bothers with it no more. So we're all going to go back to boats. It's like once we burn up all the oil, we're going to go back to coal, and then we're going to go back to wood. And I'd like to see Elon Musk take off a fucking rocket with a fucking wood burner inside it.
At one point he said like they're going to be using ultra compressed air to launch a rocket.
Yeah.
Steam rockets.
Fucking
steam rocket.
Fucking Adolf Musk.
Like, does anybody remember Evel Knievel?
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, sure.
Who tried to jump the Grand Canyon with a steam rocket motorcycle?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, wasn't Evel Knievel also in the Guinness World Record book for breaking every fucking bone in his body?
Yeah, I think he's got the record for the most broken bones.
Yeah. That's great to be like a daredevil. I mean, God, that guy had so much fucking money backed on him for being him, for being an absolute nut job. He was insane for these stunts and things like that. I remember the Evel Knievel bike. We used to fucking wind the thing up and sit him on there. It was little like you wound it up and made it jump over ramps and things like that. It was fucking great. I remember that as a kid.
Oh yeah.
He made so much money for being mad, basically. Insane.
Well, you know, all his jumps were, they involve some pretty precise physics. In other words, all that shit was figured out on paper.
Well, yeah, it needed to be like at least 120 mile an hour before he hit this ramp. What if he hadn't made it? He couldn't fucking brake, could he? Like fucking thing. He had to do it.
Yeah.
And that's also physics. He couldn't fucking stop on a fucking hairpin. He had to crack on with it. Whether he made it, well, that's probably why he is in the Guinness World Record, breaking the most bone any fucking human has in their body.
I think as he got further along in his career, right, that was the only thing he added to his motorcycle was the speedometer. Because at that point the jumps was so fucking precise that he needed to know the exact speed that he was going.
Well, at those speeds, and the potential for and the danger, the potential for like a crash is very high. So every piece of equipment involved is potentially dangerous to you. So if you wear a set of goggles, those goggles can be pushed into your face and potentially harm you. So every piece of equipment can potentially harm you. So the handlebars can potentially skewer your skull. It's like every piece has to be accounted for. And I remember Evel Knievel saying to his son, listen, you can't put those giant handlebars on your motorcycle because they'll kill you. I was like, and he's right. So
has everybody seen who's in the chat?
Yes.
Winters, yes.
Winters.
Yeah.
Winters.
What's he
doing? Long time no see.
Yeah. Lang geleden.
It is winter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's winter.
Yeah, he came.
Well, it's winter here.
And
Wish
it's
I
winter
can.
in the chat.
What?
Winters is here.
Yep.
Hey, you still want to show that?
Oh no!
The GIMP stuff. I don't know if people are interested.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
Oh no! I hope you're all right.
Ooh.
You should not do that.
Nah, that's
No.
pretty.
You should not crash your car, dude.
Pretty dumb to do that.
Number one rule of driving: don't hit anything.
Yeah, no crashing.
2005 was the last car accident I had.
Oh, I had a string of car accidents. It got so bad between the cars and the I crashed cars multiple times. I crashed the motorcycle multiple times, and then I crashed an airplane. Right, that I got the nickname of Crash.
Oh, I've never crashed anything.
I have to admit, I've never crashed an airplane.
Well, as it turns out, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt it is.
I mean,
well, what goes up must come down, right?
Well, not necessarily, because I lifted the gear, right, and then the nose gear never came down and locked.
Ooh.
Well, that's not your fault then, is it?
So it wasn't really your fault.
As a matter of fact, you know how every once in a while you'll see a video of some guy flying an airplane with some guy in a pickup truck roaring down the road as the plane comes over, and the guy reaches up and tries to pull on the gear.
Mm-hmm.
We did that, and nobody filmed it.
Oh well.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
that's another reason why flying, I think, would be
in-
easier than driving a car, because you're not when you're up there, you're not really dealing with other fucking plane users, are you? Because you basically, you've got to put your thing into the FAA and say, this is where I'm flying, this is my route, and this is what I'll be doing.
I'm definitely,
and no one else will bother you. Whereas when you're on the road, you got all sorts of pricks all around you, behind you, in front of you. That's driving.
Well, believe it or not, all right, around airports, it gets very congested. All right.
Well, I can imagine, yeah.
And a lot of airports in the United States are uncontrolled airports. A lot of them. There's over 20,000 airports in the United States. All right. And you find that the really important airports, all right, when you're flying around, for pleasure, a lot of them are uncontrolled, because they get you into places where you really want to go. Not like fly to some airport and then spend like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to where you really want to go. Or what was the longest it took to get from Newark to here, babe?
What, by car?
By car, yeah.
The longest.
Yeah, the longest one. It's like really long. It was like over 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yet there's an airport less than a mile from here. All right. And then from that airport to the next closest airport is about 3 miles. We've got airports all over the place.
Yeah, but you're talking about as a crow flies, aren't you? That's an airport for you.
Well, that's
speaking of accidents,
Surely they have a tower
Crashes.
though. You need to
No, you go on what's called a CTAG
upload
frequency.
every flight here in the UK, whether it's just a personal flight, wherever, you need to upload your flight plan and route and they'll tell you no, yay, nay, or because you can't just go flying in front of fucking jumbo jets. We've seen that this week in America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but
Military
here,
helicopter in front of a fucking commercial plane. Have it.
yeah, but
Hey,
that was
Does getting hit by 4 cars while riding my bicycle qualify as an accident?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you would
yeah,
qualify
I would
that?
say so.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I've been
if
struck
the car
4
hits a
times.
bicycle, it's the car's fault all day long.
Yeah, I've been struck 4 times riding my bicycle.
Well, you sue.
wow.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, you should sue.
Each time I didn't do anything. It's not worth my it's not worth my effort because it would cost me more money to sue them than it
Well,
would
no,
be.
they'd have to pay. Well,
Well,
'cause you
no,
would always win.
I'd have to hire an attorney and then pay attorney's fees.
Yeah, but they would ultimately pay your attorney's fees. That's how
Well,
it
that's
works.
what the court's going to claim. Sure, that doesn't mean I'm going to get paid.
Well, yeah, you would because
No,
you're
not necessarily. The people cannot pay. They just don't pay.
yeah, but well, this is it.
That's how it works.
That's the American
I have
judicial
to get the
system is got-
money. I have to somehow get the money.
Yeah,
The court can order them to pay it, but if they don't pay it,
yeah.
it's still a violation, but they just don't pay it. That's how
Well,
it
this
works.
that's the American judiciary. It's got so
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous. You
the
know that
court can
sock.
order somebody to pay you restitution. That doesn't mean they're going to pay you. That just means the court ordered them to pay you. That's all that means. Whether
But
they
that's
pay
the-
you or not is another thing.
Yeah, that's America for you.
Yeah.
Well, America's so fucking. You know a sock, right?
Sure.
You've seen, one sock. You've seen them. They come in pairs, and you've got that little ball bit, and a sock has a shape. Yeah. Have you ever put a sock on in the dark, and you put the ball bit of the sock on the top of your foot, and you think that's wrong, that's uncomfortable, that's wrong. You spin the sock on your foot. And then I can see like people suing for that in America. And I can see like all socks are now to be fucking glow in the dark because we were sued because someone put their sock on the fucking wrong way.
Or it's a good one. You could sue people for the wrong flower arrangements.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, America's become fucking lawsuit fuckers. Trump.
You put 3 tulips. I wanted 2 tulips. You put 3 tulips in my arrangement. Yeah. I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah, it's just fucking stupid.
Okay,
that's America for you.
Should we do the
yes
tutorial?
Yes.
Little GIMP explanation.
Yeah, we could show it. I have it queued up. I just don't have the shared screen yet. It's gonna. I'm just gonna show you. We wanted to show you how we make the thumbnails that we post.
Oh, Sandy is here. How did I not see that?
I don't know.
Because I've not watching the screen. That's why.
Hey, I've been in 2 car accidents my entire life, and one was fatal, not to me, and I was in the car, and it was not good. It was not nice. It was terrible. So,
Demon.
I'm gonna end that there. Let me present the screen.
Give me all you want. I ain't got a pot to piss in, so fuck you all.
Shit. I don't have any audio to share with this, so it's just my screeny weenie.
Your weenie on the screeny?
Oh, my weenie.
As long as you don't put your weenie on the screeny, then I'm okay with it.
Not my weenie. All right, so this is like our background. We've used this background for a long time, right? This is from the old.
I just want to say to Sandy, yes.
It's from the old TMI show.
But it's a beautiful background. That's why I'm still using it.
Yeah, it fills the screen. I don't know if you're seeing that. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Yes.
With hills in the back. Probably sunset by the looks of it.
So you start off, you want to have a background, right? And size matters.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Exactly. Size matters when it comes to thumbnails. You want them to be 1281 by 720. So 720p is the size.
Depends on depends on what your
anything
what
larger.
platform, but yeah.
Anything larger is going to be chopped off. So anything you make in anything larger than 720 is going to get chopped off. So that's a tip. 720, which is what we have here. This is an image that's 1281 by 720, right? That's the whole size of the image.
Why an odd number?
Huh?
Why an odd number?
Well, that's the number.
1281?
That's the number I'm using. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
1280 supposed to be is even, but this is the size we're using. You just want to scale it so it's 720, 720p, 720, that kind of. You don't want it to be any larger than 720, right? That's the dimension. The width, I mean the height, not the width. The width is 1280. If you do it, we could scale the image. It's just 1 pixel, right? So boom, we just changed it 1 pixel, right? It's you don't even notice it. I just scaled the whole thing. So now it's 1280 by 720. That's the size you want to make your thumbnails.
Okay.
1280 by 720, right? Now I added Linda's image, her avatar image on top of everything, which is in these layers dialogues here within GIMP. So I created a layer for each of these. There's a shadow layer and there's her layer and shadow layers because you need shadows.
What's the difference?
Well, one, I turn this off, all you'll see is the shadows.
Okay.
You see? The shadows add a little bit more dimension.
Linda still looks sexy as a shadow. I'll give her that.
And she.
Thank you.
And she's got this freaking sexy, naughty voice.
Yeah, we added the avatars.
Calm down, Penguin. Calm down.
Keep her in your pants. AmigaNuts.
Amiga's avatar to one side and then added my avatar to the other side. And it's kind of I'm eyeballing all of it. Now, I'm not going to get into the intricacies.
I was eyeballing.
Yeah, eyeball. Use your eyeballs, people. Now, the text layer is important. This main text layer just remains the same all the time, right? Because it doesn't need to change.
What about the date?
Yeah, the date is what needs to be changed, which is this here. So we have a text file down here. Well, we had a text file. There it is. This is what all we have to do is change this one file, this one layer, to change the date. 01. It's 02, right?
Yeah.
02.
It's February.
So it would be 02 / it's a different font. I'll show you. You can't really see what I'm doing here. 02 / 01 / 25. Right? I think.
2025.
20.
That's what it says.
Put the 20 in. I don't remember what font we used.
Alba.
Oh, that's right, Alba. You're more on top of this than I am, Linda.
Well, you showed me not that long ago, so.
Oh, you remember? Oh, I'm glad you remember.
Yeah.
So what else are you
Linda-
on top of, Linda? Oh.
Linda remembers a lot of stuff. Linda is my memory.
There's Alba. And I'll make it a color people can see for now. You still can't see it. But this is it. So I can get rid of that layer, and there's our change to layer. Right? You can't see it now because I make it like a green color. Yeah. Now you can see it better. This is all we have to change. Everything is all set up. And all we have to do is if we want to change an element, we just go, oh, we want to change the icons and put somebody else's icon. Maybe we're having a guest. We want to put, okay, the guest appearances by, and then we put their icon. We just turn these off and add the new images in. Now you could drop them in by just opening up your file in File Explorer in Windows, if you're using Windows, and just drag it and drop it right into GIMP, and it'll come up as a brand new layer. I'm not going to show you how to do that, but that can be done. And it's all very simple.
It's a little too big, the date.
Yeah, the date's a little too big. That's more like it. Now, there's another thing we also do. We can run a script on this layer. I usually duplicate it to make it pink, and we'll give it a nice pink hue. Let's find a nice middle of the road pink, which would be, say there. Good enough for me. Copy that number, and then come over here to the script area we have here. I'm going to make this layer image size. To the image size, we just de-rasterized. We just took all the information from that text layer, but we saved the text here. So we have the, I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it doesn't matter. So now we go to the script here. We want to make this nice and pink, look like sort of, give it some depth, add that code
I like
in.
it nice and pink. Huh? What?
Yeah, me too. Add that color in, and we'll apply it. Keep the drop shadow and keep all the layers. We don't need the selection, and so click OK, and it should add nice pink. Yeah, so there it is. Made it nice and pink. Now you could duplicate this and go set it to screen and make it a little brighter. See, that makes it just that much brighter. Turn down the opacity slightly. That's how we do it. It's just that simple. And it takes like 5 minutes to set up a thumbnail for the next show. And if we need something special, all we have to do is edit a text layer and maybe add an effect like I just added to the text. And that's basically it. And then it's finished. And then you save and then upload to YouTube as a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's to it, is to do it.
So simple as that, yeah? So why didn't you make a spin the wheel this week then, you lazy bastard?
Oh, and he pressed the wrong button.
Oh, fuck you.
He closed the wrong window.
Yeah.
He knows his way around GIMP, but like, don't let him use
Too many
StreamYard
buttons.
because he'll fuck
I hit
that
the
up.
wrong button.
That was pretty cool, actually.
I wanted to stop presenting, and I hit the X button.
One of my questions was with the TMI thing and you know, the TMI visual of that, and it was like 3-dimensional. But you showed how you do that, so yeah, no, that was pretty. That was cool.
Well, the shadows aren't usually necessary for images that are kind of tiny. When you're looking at them really small on your phone, the shadows are gone anyway. But when you look at them on a large screen in full dimension, you notice the
Yeah,
depth.
it's just that little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sandy? Yeah, I'm a lucky guy.
It's good to see you, Sandy, and everybody. Good to see you guys. That's just a little demonstration, not really a tutorial. I mean, maybe I should make a tutorial about thumbnails.
Yeah, you
Maybe
should.
give some pointers to people, just because it's very easy to do in GIMP. And if you set yourself up a template, then all you have to do is keep opening up the same file over and over and over and over again. You really don't have to. There's not much to learn. What's to learn,
Well,
Anyway, yeah.
you should learn it, because when something breaks, all right,
Something.
and you have to, fix it.
Yeah.
It's always good to have learned it first. How to do
Yeah,
it
well,
from scratch.
if there's a Godzilla rampaging through your town in real life, it's always good to have your GIMP knowledge.
Oh,
Today.
that reminds me. Yeah, what is it? Kong versus Godzilla movies.
Oh yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, they're all shit.
Yeah.
Godzilla. That was
Hey,
they're
Amiga,
all crap.
What?
you
I'm
won't.
bored.
I got a surprise for Amiga.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I like surprises.
Well, Amiga is lucky.
Calm your tits, Penguin.
Amiga's crashed a plane and fucking survived. How lucky
I have
is
to.
that?
I have to show you guys. It's something that has to be presented.
Don't click the wrong button.
Yeah.
It's the penguin in black.
That's the stance I make when.
Oh, it's animated.
Oh wow!
That looks great.
Go back to the original. The original.
There's one with a
stance.
bomb.
That's me when I say to
Ball and
them,
chain.
"Look at this,
Ball
baby.
and chain, Amiga.
This
Oh,
erection."
that's Amiga and Linda.
Amiga with coffee. Amiga saying
Coffee.
hi.
Coffee.
Amiga with 3D glasses. Amiga with a bomb. That's a good one. Amiga, he's a Spartan.
He might be a Spartan, but he ain't a Spartan.
There can be only one.
Samurai.
Wow. Oh, and there's Amiga the medic. He'll take care of you. Help, medic. Oh, wait.
Does that come
Chainsaw
with a Linda in a sexy nurse outfit?
Linda's a maid. Get used to that, dude.
Oh, there's Gamer Amiga.
There he's crashing his RC plane. Oh,
what's this? King
cool
Amiga.
sword of me.
King Arthur? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
He's missing it. He's missing his crown.
Anyway, that's the surprise.
Well, thank you, Sam.
You won't see you won't see that anywhere else except here. that's over 100 different takes on Amiga.
Wow.
See, I'd like to crown you the Gimp King, but I don't think that would go well in reality. GeoSam is the Gimp King.
Now
That
that has a
doesn't
lot of
sound
different-
cool.
Well, there are actually people in the GIMP community who surpass me way above, way beyond me.
But they wear barbed wire masks rather than leatherette.
I can't confirm nor deny. There you go. Is that? And I'm not being PC. I don't know if they do or don't, and I don't care.
I mean, I think Brainless will be up to date with the actual GIMP community. 'Cause
I'm
he's a
not
fucking
slim.
pervert.
That's-
You're a
My name
pervert.
ain't Slim.
Equal fucking authority, mate.
There's only one Slim, and that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. He's doing
Yep.
a motorcycle show
Is he?
Swallowing swords,
somewhere.
swords, wherever he can get in his mouth.
Oh,
You'd be swallowing it.
motorcycles. But motorcycle?
Yeah.
He's
Well,
performing.
that's also a group that is like a lot of his customers for his regular business, where they make like little ornaments to put on motorcycles and shit.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
if
cool.
you've ever watched one of Slim's shows, it's quite heavy. You know,
Sure.
and you can understand like the motorcycle heavy metal sort of thing would sort of
Yeah.
endear to that sort of
Oh yeah.
that carny sideshow, if I can call it that. Sort of,
Yeah, I was pretty
they
much
would gravitate to that. They want that sort of, you know, good because you know the metal motorcycle gangs, you know, Son of Agony and all that shit.
I was into that when I was a youngster as well.
Cheesy riders.
My friends were all those types of people. Were just freaks, just freaks.
Yeah,
And
freaks.
I was happy to be with them.
And Slim actually goes with freak. That he's a freak. He'll actually go with that and say, "Yeah, I'm a freak," and he's happy.
Hey man,
And he entertains. He does this. He does that. He's a guy's a legend. You got to give him.
I don't mean it. It's not derogatory.
Absolutely not. No, it's not.
It's not.
No,
It has more to do with a culture.
Yes. A culture probably be a better sort of you know, I mean, you know, he's tattooist, he's tattooed, he's got implants and things like that. Whatever, people like that, and that's his genre. That's what he goes with. It's not my cup of tea.
I've got tattoos.
But I get along with it. It doesn't make him a horrible person. Slim's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I got tattoos.
Yeah,
he's a great guy. Funny.
I love tattoos.
It's not something for me myself, but I can appreciate the art of the tattoo.
I've designed some flash art for tattoo artists, and some people have actually gotten the tattoos. I'm like, oh my god, that person got that on their leg. Like this big Gorky monster I drew, and I look, and this guy's got it on his leg. I'm like, the rest of his life, he's gonna have that Gorky looking monster like this on his leg.
Well, yeah, that goes with that guy who had what is it? Dumbledore, the Harry Potter professor, headmaster, had him tattooed on his back, and before the 7th and 8th books came out, and Dumbledore was sort of hinting at that. He's gay. You know?
I have the death moth on my knee.
Oh, see, that's cool though. That's cool.
And I have Wednesday Addams on my.
Ooh.
That's a
Well,
good
you
one.
know, I'm glad I never got that tattoos I wanted to get because I'm no longer in the same mindset, and I would have regretted it.
A luminous nimbus. Linda's legs.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Wow, Sandy, Demon Orb, Spooky. There's a couple of the Winters.
Mm-hmm.
Jog was here. Who else was here? There's a couple other
Yeah,
people.
that cunt Brainless is also here.
Brainless, of course.
Oh yeah.
Brainless Stew.
Yeah, he's just a troll. You don't want him in your chat. He's a cock.
And you guys didn't notice we messed with your headlines.
I noticed. I just didn't say anything.
What's mine say?
Well, yours is the same.
Yeah.
It was just Amiga and Geo.
Ala Crush, aka Crush,
Yeah.
aka Old Fart that is a gimp. I can't.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to make a new cover image. I mean, for my cover image for my YouTube channel. I want to incorporate.
Banner?
Yeah, my banner. I mean, I want to incorporate your GIMP know-how guy right underneath where it says GeoSam, and right next to where my face is, right underneath that, right underneath there, in nice little letters. Your GIMP know-how guy.
Well, Sam, I know you post infrequently with things you've done on GIMP and on the other one, Blender, wherever, and you post these things you've done. Why don't you start up a Dungeons and Dragons thing? I used to enjoy that. It was great fun.
I'd love to.
Well, why don't you do it?
Because I'm not a good dungeon master.
Oh yeah. One Ring was a great dungeon master.
One Ring is for not. This
is my banner that Geo made.
Yeah, that came out.
Don't ban her.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful banner. Sorry,
I'm being weird.
Shooting my own horn here. It could be changed. You can add whatever you want at any time, Melinda. If you want to add something, we'll add it, and it'll.
Why
appear.
can't you be a great dungeon master too? What's stopping you?
Well, I'm not familiar with it anymore. Didn't keep up with it. You know, I'm a better player than I.
You make up a scenario. You make up a load of shit words, and you've got 100.
Yeah, I know. You know, I used to do it. I used to have my own world. I had my own books. I had all the books. I had all the dice. I even have miniatures. The whole 9 yards, man. I did the whole thing. I got the T-shirt, man. I even got the T-shirt. I survived. What this like? Never mind. But I've been there, done that, man. I've been playing D&D since the early 70s, so I know all about it. But I can't DM anymore because I didn't keep up. You have to keep up.
Well, the rules haven't changed, have they?
Oh yeah. Sure, they have.
How?
Well, a lot of people, there's a lot of things that have changed in 5th edition. There's new books printed almost every other year or so.
You remember
this?
Can't
you just make up your own scenario?
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
You made this for me when we were doing Dungeons and Dragons on Rings channel.
Yeah, I was Longest Dickus. I think that was his name.
Longest Dickus.
Who always ended up in the lava.
Yeah.
I was a kick-ass character though.
In this one.
Oh yeah, that was once you progress and you got all your equipment more, and you got in it. Yeah, that was it. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that went on. That went on for a long time, and even wondering 42 said that was the longest campaign he's ever done to
Mhm.
date. So it was significant for him in some aspects, as well as for myself and for everyone else involved, I think.
It was too long as stickers.
No, I haven't seen posts from neither of them on Facebook for a little while.
Maybe COVID got them.
I don't know. Life has a strange way of injecting itself
I
into
don't.
the mix.
I don't know if Noodle is still in the States.
I don't know. I haven't heard from either of them.
No, me neither.
Who would want to be in the States
Was
at
she?
this point?
They want to be with their significant other.
Maybe they found
Well,
maybe they.
More productive things. What could be more productive?
I don't know.
a significant other could go
just
to
about anything.
Yeah, sex
All right.
sex can pry any nerd away from fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
Well, you
All
know
right,
what
people,
pried me
let's-
away? What pried me away from D&D was just general life. Life. man.
Yeah.
I got back into it though, and I got back into it it never left. Like I never left.
Yeah, you're right, Sandy.
Yeah, Linda's redoing the hallway.
Yeah. I'm nearly ready to prime.
Sandy is right though. The part. Well, I don't know. Not anymore. I think it's just a time difference now, isn't it? That makes things difficult.
Oh,
That's the only
yeah.
separation is time, rather than some people's bedtimes, and some people are waking up in the morning. But that's mainly Australia. But we got a time difference between 5 and 8 hours.
Yeah, when I'm in bed, Amiga is ready to eat dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the I think that's the only hurdle now, that is the time difference. And
Yep,
maybe you should write to the Prime Minister, because time was invented here in the UK. That's where Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. That's where we tell you lot what time it is here from Britain. And maybe you should say, I want it to be a certain time in America when I'm streaming. Fuck you. Do you think you'll listen? I don't think you will, to be honest.
Nah.
Our Prime Minister.
No, the Brits are quite stubborn.
Yeah, I think Boris might have listened, but he was a prick as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but yeah,
man.
I think I think the only time, it's just time difference now that ails us. I know me and Brainless. I know Brainless is an hour ahead of me.
Yeah,
and he works too, and sometimes we've been on streams that have gone like till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I know
usually Brainless and I are in the same time zone.
you too, Linda, but you're generally normally in America, aren't you? Getting your back doors felt by AmigaNuts.
Well,
not all the time.
The atomic clock.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one that's in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, yeah. There's another one too. Where's the other one?
It's in the UK. It's in Greenwich. The zero line of longitude. That's why the UK is in the centre of every map ever produced.
we've got 2 atomic clocks here, and it handles. We need
I
it
only know
to
one.
do the time corrections for GPS approaches.
Do they actually need them? Because all I see atomic
Yes.
clocks as the
Yes.
time is correct for 100 million years. That will be correct, and then it will need a slight adjustment. What is
Yes.
the point of that?
You need
Yeah.
them. You need them for GPS approaches.
What about that guy that has to fucking be aware that in 100 million times, 100 million years time, he needs to fucking slightly adjust that clock a millisecond. I don't see the point in it. I mean, they're a great feat of ingenuity, but I think I think they're sort of lost with reality that they're pointless. Atomic clocks.
Well, that's
Well,
at the
we-
National Institute of Standards and Technology. That's what the world
Well,
uses.
But not only that, all right. I work for
That's in Boulder.
I work for the phone company here, right? And in order for all that shit to work, right? We had backup secondary cesium atomic clocks in the switch,
Right.
which was a pain in the ass. I worked on that fucking thing for more than a fucking year. Yeah, and it turned out I found a problem was because I was wearing pants that got snagged on one of the pins, and fixed the problem.
Oh man! Whoa!
After a fucking year, and the frame never fucking worked right from the day that it was installed.
What's the odds of that happening with the snagging your pants?
It was a fucking miracle.
Looks like
I don't
50
believe in miracles, but that was a fucking miracle.
It's like, well, I don't know. I see that as 50-50. I see everything as 50-50. Will I win the lottery? I see that as 50-50. And people say, you don't know, it's fucking hundreds of millions to one, you'll win the lottery. I said, no, it's 50-50. Either I'll win it or I fucking won't. 50-50. That's how you should look at life. I don't care about anything else.
I think the atomic clock for the GPS satellites are in the Smithsonian Institute.
Oh, in Washington.
I don't think any of that is needed now. I think technology has become so fucking precise anyway.
No, it's neat.
Atomic clocks were fucking gimmicks back in the day. 50 years ago, 60 years ago, when they were invented.
No, that was wrong.
It's needed
What if someone
because
changes it?
because the satellites, all right, those atomic clocks, all right, drift over time, and
Because they go so fast.
yeah, so not only do you have to every once in a while reset them, all right, but you also have to take into account relativistic time dilation because they're moving so fucking fast.
Hang on, I'm going to Google
right.
this.
And
I know it's fucking millions of years.
So, yeah, but you got to understand, throwing off, if the errors, all right, get big enough, right, that could mean the difference between, 3 feet, 10 feet, 50 feet, all right? So, yeah,
Ooh.
and since you're running off of multiple clocks, the satellites, right? The atomic clock, like one of them is in Boulder, it's part of what's called a WASP system, right?
I only know one.
So it tracks
don't-
all the satellites
No,
as
it's
they
not.
come over, right? It calculates the errors between all the fucking clocks. All right. And when somebody's using WAS for a precision approach, right? It
Right.
sends a time corrected signal up to all the satellites in its view, which is at like, I don't know, 100 and it's close to 180 degrees, right? And that's the signal, all right? Those are the timings that the when you put it into approach mode, right? And it starts tracking, those are the timings that it uses. So the satellites are sending out multiple timing signals.
All right.
And it's really fascinating what it does.
Yeah, but
It allows autoland.
I'm reading this now that each GPS satellite contains multiple atomic clocks.
Right.
And the first atomic clock was was made in London 70 years ago, and it's been adjusted since then 25 times.
Oh, see that?
By hundredths of a millionth of a second.
And the NIST Fountain Group currently operates 2 cesium fountains known as NIST F3 and NIST F4.
Yeah, I think the one in Colorado is F1. I think it's a cesium as well.
But they are pretty clever because it says here.
No.
Measures
the
time by.
F1. The F1 was stitched in 2015.
Oh, they stopped using it? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they use F3 and F4 now.
Anyway, an atomic clock measures time by monitoring the resonant frequency of atoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's based on atoms having different energy levels. Well, we know that, but I didn't know
Oh,
atomic clock was
hello,
run
Clockwork Rex.
Hello.
Hey, Clockwork! We were talking about clocks and then Clockwork's Rex.
Yeah. How? What a coincidence.
How's your clock working?
Tick tock, motherfucker, right?
It's still tick tocking. Is your clock still tick tock?
We're
tick tocking and dick socking. Huh? What?
We're coming up on 2 hours.
Oh,
ooh, are we already going 2 hours? Ooh.
Oh my!
Almost
1 hour and 48.
Oh my!
Oh my!
We've learned a bit of game.
Stop it with that
Man,
sexy voice,
I
you
am
motherfucker.
hungry.
Oh,
you're hungry?
Yeah.
Oh,
so who are we gonna make
I
fun
thought
of?
you were
now?
Danish.
Who can we make fun of now?
Oh, I got to decide on which quote I'm going to use. Ooh.
I already have mine.
You have a permanent tagline. I have a tagline.
I'm gonna go. I've got a slave one.
Slave.
Yes. In case any person who comes out and says, "Oh, well, that was indentured servitude. It's not like real slavery." I got a quote.
Is there no AmigaNuts rant this weekend?
I did rant.
Oh,
It
missed
must
that.
have been a very little rant.
Yeah, it wasn't a planned rant.
Only given about 20 years.
I was actually
20
planning on going on to number 3 of the baloney detection toolkit, but instead I decided that I forgot.
Well, we're on number 3.
You decided that you forgot. Okay.
Well, my brain did, anyways.
Ah.
See,
We covered-
I really don't have control of what the fuck my brain does. I've
Well, we
come to
covered
realize.
1 and 2.
I think Robert Sapolsky has actually nailed it. Okay.
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Do you
The-
control your brain, or does your brain control you? That's the big
Yeah.
philosophical question,
That's
isn't
the
it?
question.
I have become, with all the
It's symbiotic.
other data that's come out, after Sapolsky, that it is indeed that it is your brain that gives you the illusion that you're deciding things. Especially after the studies where
Yeah, but that says
Whether-
that your brain is a separate entity from you. Is it?
No, your brain is you. You are your brain. Everything about your body is geared to keep to support your brain. Everything. So you are in essence your brain.
It's a great question, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and I think the fact that even knowing that I have no like libertarian free will, that it's just the fucking illusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
The illusion is so fucking convincing that it doesn't bother me that I know that it's an illusion. I can't help but accept the fact that
Why is it an illusion, though? Do you think you're living in the Matrix?
no. The thing is, you're completely controlled. The inputs from the environment. All right.
Yes.
Your biology. All right. All your fucking memories. Right. They all tie in. All right. And basically, while you think you're making, decisions that aren't influenced by anything, all of them are.
Well, no, you're bringing
All-
karma into it now, aren't you?
What?
It's
You're bringing karma into the equation now. Every action has an opposite reaction and whatnot.
Well, you've heard of the grand illusion? You know what the grand illusion is?
Well,
What?
yeah, this is philosophy 101, isn't it?
No.
101.
What is the grand illusion?
Free will.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the grand illusion.
I present you free will. There it is. For all to see. And if you don't see it, too bad. I'm sorry. It's a trick. We play on.
Oh, we've gone right back to Trump now, haven't
Oh,
we?
look who it is.
Hey, Rex.
Oh,
Well,
no.
hello there.
Hello.
How is everybody? How is everybody on the Friday?
Well, it's Saturday.
Yeah, it's
Well.
Saturday here.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, it is Saturday. Shit.
I was okay
Fair enough.
yesterday.
Hey, look, I smoked a fat bowl. I'm sorry. I thought it was
Okay.
yesterday.
You're a day
Sorry,
behind.
cowboy.
already.
Have you seen the dark side of the moon? Is that where you were?
Not technically, but close enough.
I know you didn't mean to say that. I mean, there's
I
only
remember
7
Ronald
days.
with a flat earther about the moon. And he said,
Right.
"Oh, the dark side, it's always facing us." I said, "That's correct." So that means the moon doesn't spin. I said, "That's incorrect."
Moon doesn't.
Well,
Moon's-
it's tidally locked. So one side always faces in one direction. And eventually, when it gets far enough away from us, it'll start rotating.
Well, I said, I told him to work it out simply by, I said, make a fist. That's the earth. I'll get a
Yeah.
pen in your hand and spin it around your fist whilst keeping the same thing. Yeah, but keep one face facing your fist, Sam.
Where's the little clippy thing? Where's the
Put
clippy thing?
Oh,
Make the
clippy
clippy thing always face your fist.
Make the clippy thing always face your fist without spinning it in your hand. You have to spin the pen in, and I said that's how the air turns. He couldn't work that one out. That's really flat earthers are just ridiculous.
And there is no dark side of the moon. There's
Never
a
mind.
far side.
Trying to demonstrate.
but
Yes,
not
there
dark.
is. There is a dark
Yes,
side of the moon.
yes.
That's where the Nazis live.
But when
No,
you
it's the far side.
Oh no,
Yes.
that's the far side, babe.
and when-
That is
Oh,
the far
yeah,
side.
But there
Okay.
is no dark side. Every side of the moon gets lit at some point.
yeah, when you have a solar
some
eclipse,
point.
of course the back end of the moon is
But
lit.
there is a light side, and then there is a dark side.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but what you're not
But
getting is during an eclipse, it's always a new moon, and that means that the Earth and the Earth and the Sun and the Moon are lined up, and we're looking at the dark side of the moon basically during an eclipse. So you're not wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when the dam breaks and thunder in your ears, you shout when no one seems to hear. Whoa, 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 whoa. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes,
Hey, is that what Trump is doing? Breaking dams
we'll
in California?
meet you on the dark side of the moon.
Allegedly.
Pink Floyd.
I have breaking news.
What?
You do?
Breaking news.
Yeah.
What is it?
Fix it.
Yeah.
Trump just signed a new executive order changing
Right.
Parigio Agrigio to Parigio Americano.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Oh, this clown is fucking
He
ridiculous.
changed the
He really
cheese.
is.
He changed the name of the cheese.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, he did try to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico
Are
to Gulf
you-
of America. So,
It's a cheese joke.
Yeah, no one in the world will
You're
fucking-
punking us.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gio, that was kind of cheesy though.
He changed Parmigiani Reggiano to Parmigiani Americano.
I
You know,
would not.
We do
It wouldn't surprise me if he did something like that. Because that clown.
Yeah,
is fucking
that
ridiculous.
would be like, oh yeah, of course he did.
He's changed the cheese industry forever.
Oh no.
McDonald Trump.
Okay,
Ronald McDonald
I'm
Trump.
gonna get in my quote before the 2 hours.
Okay,
Get it in.
Are you ready?
kind of.
Ready or not.
For all those damn people out there who say anything that Christianity doesn't promote slavery, I have this. Quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it? That's what it's. Oh, wait, I screwed that up. Quite an experience to live in fear. That's what it is to be a slave. Roy Batty from Blade Runner.
Oh, Roy.
Okay.
One of the greatest characters in science fiction.
Ruckahua.
What the who?
Ruckahua.
Howard.
Howard.
Oh,
Oh, Rook
Oh,
Howard.
Rutger Hauer, yeah.
Well, then I also have a quote. It takes a
Right.
smart man to play dumb. And yes, again,
To play
that was
dumb.
Mr.
Yes.
T.
Okay.
Good one.
But it is kind of true if you want to play
What's the same
dumb.
about flat earthers then? It takes a
They're
dumb
not
man to
playing
play
dumb.
clever.
They are stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? It takes a. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to make up something, but it doesn't fit.
Oh, okay. It doesn't fit, or it's too naughty.
No, it takes a round man to know the flatness of his ways.
Hmm.
which isn't. I'm not really saying anything. I'm just appealing to roundness.
Well, because I'm a smart man playing dumb, I don't understand that.
Yep.
I don't know, Sandy.
Sandy.
Are you playing or not? And in which case, what are you playing?
Playing
Oh,
Minecraft.
2-hour mark.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. Agent K, Men in Black.
Yeah,
Black, yeah.
that's a great film.
Yeah, a
The
person.
second
is
one was a
smart.
bit stupid, and the third one was even
yeah.
stupider. And then international, yeah, that meant. I tell you that, talking of Will Smith films, yesterday I watched that new Bad Boys movie,
Bad boys.
Ride or Die. It was pretty all right, actually. It was good entertainment. It's better than the third one.
Okay.
So I will. Well,
Is that your
neither one of Will
recommendation?
Smith movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your recommendation?
I would say, yeah, Ride or Die is a good entertaining film. It's good. It's
Okay.
fun.
All right.
Better than
Okay.
than what was the last one? Bad Boys for Life. Yeah, it's better than that.
All right.
Whether
Okay.
they're going to do another one or not, I don't know. They probably will, knowing them. Fucking, Hollywood is greedy, always will be. And if it cracks onto something, it will keep you abusing it and using it.
How
That's
about
what makes
Yeah.
California the biggest fucking payer of taxes in the world. Because Hollywood earns so much fucking money.
Oh, okay, people, I need something to eat.
I'm right here, babe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Amiga probably has a sausage for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't really want you to eat it.
eat it.
You just gotta eat it. Mm.
Well,
If
let
you
me
don't want to break your teeth on hard sausage, I've got a nice soft one here. You can eat.
let me say my tagline, and then I guess we can get out of here. But to understand the actual world as it is, not as we should wish it to be, is the beginning of wisdom. Bertrand Russell is the man. Look him up if you don't know who he is.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
And until
Oh wait. Well, what was dogs?
I only have tips.
Oh,
My tip is, why waste money on expensive binoculars? Simply stand closer to the object you wish to observe. Boom.
Ah.
I thought you were going to say something like "Everybody fuck off."
and in an hour, there's Saturday Night at the Atheist. Links in the side chat.
okay, captive
Captive desk.
I do have
Awesome
another
motherfucker.
tip quickly. If you don't want birds pecking at your milk bottles on your doorstep, simply don't buy milk. Tip of the day.
Okay, I think it's time to end.
Oh wait, we
now.
got to say
Yeah.
Sandy's. Sandy said, "Nobody is right if everybody is wrong."
Okay.
Very true.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, side chat. Bye, nice people here.
Okay. So until
Thank you, everyone.
until
Okay,
next
bye bye. Bye bye.
Till next week.
until next week, be bold, be beautiful, and be you.
And just
Absolutely.
have consent before you fuck. Oh.
Yeah, always consent.
Sorry, that was random. Sorry.
Okay. Bye bye.
Tick tock,
Hey.
motherfucker. Later.
That's all, folks.